Hey guys, if you like to party and the stock block is what you're trying to go fast on, we have a new brand for you here, Stock Block the World. Go to the link in the video and support us. It should eventually lead to t-shirts, hoodies, and other apparel. We're down here at South Georgia Motorsports Park. I got here a few hours ago. Been setting up, kind of dragging our feet, getting ready while they've been kind of letting some guys around on the track. We're gonna make a first hit soon and just see how it goes. Car's warming up. John and Cody came down. Carl Lear couldn't make it. Alan let us borrow his RV again, which is a lifesaver. Super appreciative of that. You know, I guess I'll see what kind of tune-up I have in it. I have an idea what it should do, but you know, this thing's got to work, and you know, be the first pass on not a new setup, but a lot of changes. So let's see how this thing works out. First hit, won a 441, 152, the 109 60 foot. I'll put the slip in the video. I landed a little bit early because I honestly had to get used to it. When it left and hooked, you know, it spun like 6 times before we took it apart. So a little disheartened by everything at that point. I think 7 really, 6, doesn't matter. So yeah, and you know, it left. My face felt stupid in first gear for a second, but just, you know, just getting used to things. We got a few more hours to get one more hit in, so we're gonna go over the things, cool the car down, and just see what we can do tonight. So we made our second hit, got up there, and it didn't look good before we made the hit. You know, Stevie fast spun, Tommy Humans, and another guy. Get up there, I was on the trans brake for like 6 3/4 seconds, and we're on the two-step, you know, a little bit longer if you include getting up to it, and you know, spun. So nothing crazy, but whatever. You know, still happy to do the 441. You know, off the trailer, I guess you'd say. So we're going to get the car up on the jacks and everything, and it's letting it sit all night, and we just ate dinner, so just going to go over things tomorrow and wait till it's time to test again. Hey, so here we are for day number 2 out here. The weather is beautiful. I think it's like 70. I'm wearing shorts, therefore I'm happy. Just got done you know, warming the car up, everything. Just starting a new thing this year where we kind of vacuum the heat out of the engine after it gets warm. Just to help, you know, for one, it sucks moisture out, makes the oil last a little bit longer, and also it cools the car down faster since we don't have water to cool it down. What we do is disconnect the breather tube, so one side's pulling in fresh air, and then the other side is you know, sucking it out. And you can even feel the heat. You can put your hand on top of the vacuum cleaner. Well, we're going to go up for our first test pass soon. So hopefully we can pick up where we left off at yesterday. our first hit today, third pass overall, and we spun. The front end didn't try to move at all. Got back to looking at it, and John noticed the limiters were actually jammed around the welds on the where the little end links go. So thankfully one of our buddies is here, borrowed his grinder, and we just ground the welds down some so they were flush, and now they can't get jammed. Did loosen the front up, had a little bit hotter tune in, so kind of backtracked on the front half of the tune, and just we'll see if we can get down the track again. So we made our second pass today, and we spun. So what we're going to do, the car's a little lower than last time, which worked great, but the track was a little bit better last night on our first hit and cooler. Second hit, it kind of had to went away because testing was almost over. So John's going to raise the front a little bit to help with the weight transfer, and I picked up a new set of Pro brackets to throw on there as well. They're a little more forgiving tire and a little bit slower, but at this point, you know, I'd rather the car get on the track, and if we give up just a little bit, it won't, I don't think it'll be anything substantial, honestly. So we got to raise the car up in the rear or front and change the tires, and we got you know, probably 5 to 6 hours before we run, I bet. So we got plenty of time, so we're going to get started on that. Been a few hours since the last update. We got the new tires on, hard to tell because it's dark, but look about the same anyways if you look close. And also John raised the front up, you know, roughly an inch. You know, an inch on the coilover does not always equate to an inch of ride height, but we'll see if that helps some. Hopefully it'll help with some weight transfer. I mean, hopefully it goes out there, even if it wheelies a little bit. I do have the wheelie control. I'm not super aggressive with it, but hopefully it'll kind of keep things in line as long as the car drives straight. But that's what we're doing now. RVW just ran, there's like one pair left maybe, and then there's X275 and us, and we'll be done for the night. So let's go out there and cross my fingers. We end the night on a positive note, so we don't wonder all night about why the car hates us. So we made another hit, finally went down again, another 109.60, exact same 330, 2898 as the other one. Went to 39 at 162. I don't know how long into the run, we definitely went down a couple cylinders, thinking the head gaskets didn't, you know, they lifted between the cylinders, thinking 4 or 6 and maybe more. Looks like we honestly have about 4 good cylinders and 2 pretty crappy and 1 really crappy. You know, some new head gaskets we were trying, and it looked like they didn't work. But we're gonna get apart, see what we're dealing with, and make sure it's worth trying to find gaskets to get them here and make sure the deck still looks good and everything. So it's about 11:50, and we got some work ahead of us. All right, unfortunately, guys, it looks like we are done for the week.
me see if I can get up in here. I'm gonna turn this camera and screen and try to see what's going on here. But as you can hopefully see, I'm trying to look and hope. I apologize. But the block itself is actually split. Number 6 over to number 4. This is terrible. Let me adjust around here. There we go. You should be able to see that. You can kind of see the split there. You see that stud where the factory, or that, let's just say where the not stud, but where the factory motor mount goes on that area. It's broken off. It's been there before, so it wasn't broken. But looks like we just pushed the side of the block out. Definitely a side effect of horsepower. You know, and I've got a you know, our old 450 block, and a block I just had, a spare block I just had pinned as well. So I gotta decide what I want to do, because the internals are so good. So thankfully I didn't spit the internals out. You know, who knows? The block could have been compromised from the head gasket issue we had at the last outing last year. But you know, this is the chance you take when you do this stuff with what was, you know, probably considered subpar components. Just how it goes sometimes. The car said went 39, 162, and it started smoking pretty good middle of the track. I like to look at the actual data log or the actual video again. And I think it was just fuel smoke because it's losing compression between the cylinders, because pan vacuum never really increased. But once again, this is what happens. That's you're trying to go fast with stuff, and it's not going to be an easy road. I am happy that at least the car hooked again. I got to fill it one more time because I was getting really fed up with that as well. But honestly, I'd rather do this than spin. So we're still going to be here for another day or two and help out a buddy, and you know, just make the best of the situation. All right, so we're back here at the shop. It's Friday evening. It's about 5 o'clock right now. Decided to come back and I'm starting getting the car tore apart. What the plan is currently to transfer the internals from this block to our old 450 block that was still good, and try to make shady side next Sunday. So I'm gonna make some progress. This is for a little bit tonight, not long. I mean, I'll grind on hard tomorrow, and I don't see any reason I can't have it done with the usual early mornings and late nights. So that's where we're at. We're gonna try to get this thing apart. You know, I got it set up. Good working area right here, and we'll see what I can get done. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you the carnage. It's pretty good. This is the driver's side here. You can see that it cracked the deck right there, right there. You know, broke the concrete, sleeve dropped, so which obviously caused the gasket to move a little bit. Gasket was good for that side, surprisingly. Other side, gasket got jacked up from where the sleeve dropped, even worse. This is the bad side we saw initially. You can see it's all split there. Sleeves are sunk low. You know, what happens is when the sleeve drops like that, the fire gets out of the chamber, and you know, things get messed up. Heads look good though, from what I can tell. I'll look, I'm closer tomorrow. I'll throw them in the parts washer, get them cleaned up. You obviously see spots there, but you don't feel anything. But once again, you know, you're gonna see some signs of something, just for the simple fact that the sleeves dropped and that pressure shot between cylinders. And I'll flip that one over later. My hands are clean-ish. So, like I said, I'll get the rest of this block out the rest of the way tomorrow morning, and I'll start the process of putting everything into the old 450 block, and then we'll see how fast we can break it.